Now, the project to reopen Beccles Lido this summer is on course. Supporters of the open-air pool have raised more than £200,000 to save it from long-term closure. British Gas donated £140,000 towards the project. The pool was built in 1959, but it became run down in recent years. It's planned for the pool to reopen in time for the school summer holidays. Great news.
Now, they've been making a comeback at some of our resorts recently, but it seems one seaside town won't be offering donkey rides.
Jane Johns from Rayleigh in Essex wanted to take her donkeys onto the sands at Southend, but the council say they're worried the animals might endanger their prestigious blue flag status. Lorna Ramsey's been to investigate.
One of the longest piers in Europe, amusements and fairground rides. Southend has everything you could want in a seaside town, but it doesn't have donkey rides.
When I was young, we used to go to Clacton, and that's what I remember, going for rides on the donkeys.
The children would absolutely love the donkeys here.
Jane Johns from Rayleigh would like to bring donkey rides back to Southend. But this is as close as her and her donkeys are allowed to the beach. The council doesn't allow rides because it says it wants to protect the beach's cleanliness.
Southend is a town which would really benefit from having a bit of seaside tradition, and donkey rides are an age-old era. They appeal to young, old alike. When we're out with the donkeys, they are so popular. Everyone loves to come and meet them, and the donkeys love to meet everybody as well.
Donkey rides started in Victorian times, but they're a much less common sight nowadays. The last time donkey rides were available in the Southend area was in the 70s on Shoebury East Beach. But if you do want a donkey ride in our region, where can you get one? In Norfolk, donkeys are a regular sight on Great Yarmouth and Hunstanton beaches. And in Suffolk, they made a return to Felixstowe Beach this Easter. In Essex, they were a common sight in Clacton last summer. Southend Borough Council says the rides could jeopardise their blue flag status. Clacton and Hunstanton both have blue flag status and they both allow donkey rides on the beaches. Why can't Southend?
Well, it's very easy to lose a blue flag. We've just lost one, even though it's still rated one of the best beaches in the whole of Britain. And, you know, when you have heavy rain like you had in the last summer, all sorts of things get washed into beaches. So we're quite determined to maintain our blue flags where we possibly can.
But Jane is equally determined to see donkey rides return to Southend and will fight the council every step of the way until that happens. Lorna Ramsey, Anglia News, Southend.
Well, I was going to say that children all love it, but actually having...
Yeah, looking at that archive there, did you see the one boy that was screaming his head off? I don't think he was enjoying it.
Do you think he'd been forced on top of the donkey, strapped on by his hands, poor little thing?
Don't forget, you can watch all our reports, including that one again, at our website, itv.com/Anglia.
Probably slow it down when you get there, just to sort of see how upset he was. You can watch items from the programme, plus there's a full weather forecast for the Anglia region as well. More on that coming up shortly as well with Rachel. Now, there are some stories that just blow us simply away, and this is certainly one of them. Despite losing his leg to bone cancer at the age of just 19, Damon Goodson from Norfolk decided to take up mixed martial arts.
Well, in an international tournament last weekend in Southend, he saw off 30 able-bodied opponents, and now he's hoping to turn semi-professional. Natalie Gray has been to meet him.
Hello from King's Lynn, where I've come to meet an extraordinary young man. That's him in the black T-shirt. Now, given that Damon Goodson only has one leg, his rivals in an international martial arts tournament might have thought that he would be a bit of a pushover. Well, they don't think that now, after he beat 30 able-bodied competitors and was only defeated by the chap who went on to win the bronze medal. And it was his first ever contest, so didn't he do well? Now, despite having his right leg amputated, he can throw Indian deathlocks, outside parries, and scissor and naked chokeholds, whatever they are, and he can even kickbox using a special technique developed by his instructor, where he balances on his prosthetic leg, otherwise his fake limb flies off. I'm going to try and step in to talk to them now. Wow, Damon, stop. You're so inspiring. Come over here, you two. It must have been tough, though, losing your leg to cancer at such a young age. Tell me about that and why you just didn't sit back and feel sorry for yourself.
Well, it was really tough at the time. And for a while there, I did like sit back and really do nothing. But I thought just because I've lost a leg is no reason why I can't get out and do the things I want to do. So.
What are the main problems being an amputee in this sport?
Well, while I was competing, you get sweaty. My leg gets sweaty and it can sort of roll down where it's pulled up. And when you're like kicking or grappling, that can like fall off. So what I'm trying to do is do a bit of fundraising to raise like up to £10,000 to get a specially designed leg. Hopefully I'll have it soon.
We wish you well with that. Now let's bring in Damon's trainer here. Now this is Master Del Man of the Cobra Academy of Kickboxing here in Kings Lynn. Wow, he's quite a role model, isn't he?
Yes, I'm very proud of Damon. He's done very well the last 2 years he's been here. He came to me and asked if he could do kickboxing, but he said he had a problem. He only had one leg. After 40 years of being in martial arts, I had to sit down and design a routine for him, which we did. And he's gone from strength to strength, and I'm very proud of him.
Thank you, gentlemen. We'll let you get back to it. Now, I'm exhausted just learning about Damon's weekly training schedule. He spends 5 hours in jiu-jitsu training, 4 hours in the gym, 1 hour kickboxing, and 2 hours doing mixed martial arts training. I don't know about you guys, but I think I need a bit of a lie down.
Dear, wow.
Big idea as well. It's
I
tough,
agree
isn't
with
it?
that, very tough. Now then, let's take a look at what's coming up on the national news. It's coming up in a couple of minutes. Yep, that's all coming up now. We're very nearly halfway through May. It certainly feels more like, what, March?
Probably this
Being
week, yeah.
so cold. I need it to be rather good this weekend
You've got
as
cricket,
well.
haven't you?
Tomorrow, Saffron Walden, big game. It's got to be nice and warm.
It's important for gardeners as well. It's been so
Oh,
cold.
yeah.
Many of you have been covering your plants overnight. Well, Rachel joins us now to tell us more. So, Rachel, can we expect a warmer weekend?
Well, hopefully, and hopefully it should be sunny for Jonathan's game as well. But these temperatures are picking up, although it wouldn't take much to be warmer than this week. It's been a very chilly week indeed. We've had a frost every night this week, and on Tuesday in Santon Downham in Suffolk, temperatures got as low as -4 degrees. And that's very chilly indeed. That's a good 11 degrees below average for this time of year. Now, the good news is these chilly easterly winds have swung to much milder westerly direction, and that means warmer air and hopefully warmer temperatures too. So these temperatures are picking up, but what's the rest of the weather doing? Let's take a look.
It's looking good and perfect cricketing weather out there.
Oh, cricket. When's the cricket season finished?
You've got this all the way through to September, young lady.
The whole summer, lovely.
You love it, aren't you?
Have a lovely weekend, cricket or not.
Yeah, we'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.
Bye.